Yo YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys can see, I have my mother here with me. We have a list of ingredients. We got cookies, bananas, Cool Whip, all that stuff like that. We are actually making my favorite dessert of all time, banana pudding. Usually I'm just was upstairs playing the game, and mom was making it with my grandma. I actually had it first with my grandma. She was the one that got me onto it and then got passed down. So ladies, the key to my heart is the banana pudding, but you gotta actually learn from my moms, so that I'm learning, you gotta learn. All right, let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. Y'all been going crazy. Also, I want to thank you guys. We hit 100K on the channel, so I appreciate all the love and support. We're going to the moon as we just gonna keep on grinding, keep on going. But all right, now let's start making this. First, what do we have to do, Mom?
So I need the cream cheese to be a little softer. So
yes.
Yep. So put it in your hand. Give it some of your loving body.
It's cold.
Right, but it's gotta be a little room temperature.
We can't put this in the microwave?
No, it's aluminum foil. It may cause a spark.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. Trust me, I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Don't put plastic in the microwave either, right? Because it can start fires and stuff.
Plastic is okay. Just
can it burn through and stuff and then get cancer? Or Tupperware?
Oh, okay.
What is it?
No.
This material.
Yeah, cardboard type joints.
That's like styrofoam.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's styrofoam.
Yes.
Glass is best, but never anything that's shiny looks like aluminum
So you
foil.
wanted to smush this thing?
Yeah, so, because what you're gonna do is, no it's not. So,
it popped out, I told you. I'm too strong. I don't know what to tell you.
Baby Hercules, take a little bit off. And so we're gonna open this up like this. You see how neat your mom did that?
Yeah, I was not good at arts and crafts, as you remember.
Yeah, so open it up like that. But he made me the most adorable Christmas ornaments, and I still hang them to this day. We're gonna put it in this bowl right there.
All right. It is.
You can use that spatula if you want to.
I wash my hands. That's the first rule in the kitchen.
That's right.
Always wash your hands.
And clean up as you go, really.
Yes,
Condensed milk.
Sweetened condensed milk.
Yep, taste it.
You can
Open
taste
yours
this?
up. Yeah, you can taste it. Yeah.
Is this what holds it together?
This is a secret extra recipe flavor. It's sweet milk, huh? Tastes like sugar milk.
Yeah, I don't really like those.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour it in here with this. Pour the whole can.
Mine too.
Yep. See how that gooey goodness is?
All right, so we gotta pour this against key light. Yeah, that special.
So when you put it in there, you see how I turn
Go from
it?
the bottom. Push
And
it
I
out.
just twist. And I just twist it. And it gets all, that's why you wanna use a spatula, not a spoon.
There's a tip for you guys right there. Use a spatula, not a spoon.
Look, see it just picks it all up.
Word.
So you wanna mix this up.
All right, I'll mix it.
So
With this?
use that whisk.
I have a whisk.
You can either use a whisk or a wooden spoon, but since you're a bachelor and single, you don't own a wooden spoon yet, so I'll make sure I melt
How
it.
do you even whisk this?
So you make it soft.
Oh, you push it down? Okay.
Yeah, and so you wanna, see how I'm twisting?
Yeah,
It's in the wrist.
I got you.
So if you had a nice, that beautiful mixer I have at home, that Cuisinart that sits on and I only pull it out at the holidays.
Yeah.
You put that in there and it has a big old paddle in there like this, and it just goes. Y'all like that sound? So just keep mixing that, and I'm gonna be over here and I'm gonna start the pudding.
By the way, yeah, we don't use the vanilla wafer cookies. We use the
Chessman butter cookies.
square ones.
So we got our, and we don't use regular vanilla pudding. This is French vanilla. That's the secret to the extra flavor. So, cause we're making a couple, we're gonna make a lot. Normally you would just need 2 boxes of French vanilla pudding, maybe even 1. But I know this is your favorite, and since you don't get to see me every day, I need to make sure I make you enough to last for a little bit. So I'm gonna get this measuring cup right here, and for every box there's a cup of milk. So we're just gonna use some reduced fat milk. It's okay. You can use almond milk. If you don't drink regular milk, you can put in any kind of milk you want. Cashew milk, I don't know how that would make the flavor taste, but you can put in anything you want. So we're gonna fill this up.
All right, how long we gotta mix this thing?
It needs to be creamy. After I use this blender right here, mixer right here, then I'll show you how to use that, and we're gonna whip it. Cause the smoother, this really needs to be like silky smooth and velvety.
Hey guys, in the comment section below, let me know your guys' favorite dessert. All right, this is, like I said, this is by far my favorite. I know some people love chocolate chip cookies or whatever, but this is only.
So I'm gonna mix up the pudding right here. So most times you put pudding on the stove and you cook it. You don't necessarily have to. Well, I will say this is a very nice mixer.
See that? Can we do that here?
Yeah, we're gonna do that there. And the secret to not, so the people call these beaters, whips, whatever. So see how fluffy that looks? So as you start to take it out, slow it down, and then let the food fall off the end without splashing your whole kitchen.
So this is what it looks like.
We're gonna make it a little bit thinner, so we're gonna add some more milk. You wanna taste it?
You got it.
So we wanna make this a little thinner. So I'm gonna pour about another 1.5 cups of milk in here. So you want it to a really thin consistency. That's why when you heat it, when you cook pudding, it gets really, really like smooth and thin. Well, we're gonna do that with this.
Yeah, this is like the cake boss.
I love the cake boss.
I know, you used to tell me how much you love watching this stuff.
I watch him all the time. I wish he would make me a birthday cake and like ship it to me.
Does he still make cakes?
Oh my God, the cake boss?
I don't know, what if he retired or something?
No, Carlos will never retire yet. He is gonna pass it down to his children.
Well, cake boss, or anybody in the camp watching, my mother would love to have a cake.
Oh my gosh, I love the cake boss.
So updated.
We're gonna let that sit to the side. See how that looks? So that's what you're gonna put in the layer, in between the layers. So we're gonna sit this to the side, and then it's all gonna be the same. So now you're gonna slide this over here. You did a good job. So yeah, it looks like cottage cheese, but let me guys tell you a trick of eating cottage cheese. If you eat cottage cheese and put a little pepper, black pepper, and then get a plain potato chip, oh my God.
Don't eat cottage cheese, that's all.
I'm telling you, that is like the best snack.
That's like the cottage cheese community, whoever you guys are at.
There is some follower whose grandma sits at the house, eats cottage cheese, and they go, Grandma, why you eat that? That looks so nasty. If you just try it, so you wanna mix here, you wanna mix? So just hold the bowl, kinda go around, keep going, kinda push it up to the next speed, and you don't start at the top speed because it'll start splattering everywhere. So you start kind of low and get a good groove going. Because what you do with the Cool Whip is you fold it in, and folding is different than stirring and mixing.
You have to fold the Cool Whip?
Yeah, you fold the Cool Whip into the batter because you're gonna put this all together. Okay, you can speed it up to the next speed. So as it starts to thin, yeah, just go higher and higher. You know this is how you make whipped cream, right?
No, I didn't know that.
If you take milk, put it in a bowl and whip it on a high speed for like 3 minutes, the milk turns into whipped cream.
What was some of my favorite food that I always asked to make growing up?
Spaghetti every day, all day. Then, oh my gosh, orange chicken and fried rice. Love pizza, but you don't like cheese. But you eat pepperoni pizza.
Everybody.
How did that start?
Not liking cheese?
Tell them the story about how not liking cheese, and I told them the same story. They don't believe me. Tell them the story why I don't like cheese.
The little kid at school?
No, that was at home. No kid at school.
So actually, right.
No kid at school.
He didn't, so he ate cheese at first, and then I don't know, one day I picked him up, he was probably in pre-K or kindergarten, and he was like, I don't eat cheese anymore. And I said, what? He said, I don't like cheese anymore. And I found out, go higher, some little snickerdoodle kid
Ain't no way.
didn't like cheese,
Ain't no way.
and then he didn't like it.
No. tell him that like I used to eat it, and then like one day I just
He did just stop. I mean, like he just
made mac and cheese at the crib, and I just stopped.
He just stopped.
It just didn't digest no more. My grandma, I used to go to the YMCA. I remember this. My grandma, I used to stay at my grandma's house a lot too. We were cousin Dayton.
Well,
close.
then when you was at your grandma's house, you ate neck bones.
Well, that was one of my favorite things.
Nothing but cheese, like a lot of cheese.
Well, no, my grandma.
At his grandma, yeah.
My grandma used to always make, because I used to go to the YMCA, and I remember for some reason, but she would always make me bologna sandwiches with mayonnaise. And I had it every single day, and I was crushing it. And then one day, I remember just giving it away to a kid, and I was like, I'm tired of this, and I never touched mayonnaise again. Never touched Miracle Whip. Just like, I don't know, I couldn't do it no more, man. So I used to eat it, and then like my body just wouldn't digest it or mess with it anymore, so I said, peace out. The only thing I couldn't get with was tuna ever. My dad used to always eat tuna, and I thought it was disgusting. So yes, the cheese story. So I have an account from somebody who raised me to let you know that I'm not crazy, I'm just myself about why I don't like cheese.
So honestly, I probably could have, between him, his dad, his brother, and my mom, I probably, if I wasn't so good at what I do, I probably would have almost had to make everybody their own individual food. Cause my mom, so now that you're mixing that, I'm gonna slowly add the pudding. So keep mixing.
Oh snap.
So yeah.
Try to lower it?
No, it's gonna be okay.
That was crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Your grandma doesn't like any salt, seasoning, spicy.
Yeah, she doesn't like none of that.
Nothing. She may eat a little bit of pepper.
We get her plain chicken wings.
Right.
She doesn't like. She
only wants 2. So we're gonna take this. So stop for a second.
Just
Oh my gosh, you're making a mess. Let it go. Let it go. You set it right here.
I didn't know it could sit on.
Yes. See how a spatula gets. A spoon doesn't do so well, but a spatula, because it's flat on all sides, really can get every bit out of the bowl. So how we met Swag, so everybody had to cook. They had a day of the week that they had to cook, and if they chose not to cook, then the family didn't eat. So I was teaching them a lesson on the importance of being dependent upon, especially when it comes to dinner.
This also didn't last so long. What? Go ahead.
Jordan loves to make turkey burgers because they're easy.
They don't understand why I eat turkey burgers either. Just eat all the time.
So it was his night to cook. So his brother always made breakfast for dinner. We always had bacon, pancakes. He always wanted breakfast for dinner. Tatiana, she would cook. Now she could make chicken, pork chops, cat, whatever.
By the way, Tatiana's not my sister. She was just
No, she's our family friend, and she stayed with us for a little while, and so she had to cook too. So Jordan had to make turkey burgers. We always had turkey burgers and French fries. Oh wait!
You told me it still hurt.
Oh my God!
You told me that.
Did you get it on my clothes?
I don't know. They went right by me.
And stand it back up like I had it, right? And so you always let it just drip in there. So folding, you take some Cool Whip, put it in there, and fold. So you go over like this. That's folding it into there.
I know, that's crazy.
I'm not quite sure why you need to fold it in, but I think if you mix it in, it kind of takes, because you want, the Cool Whip helps to also seal and hold it together so that when you go to, scoop it out, you always line the bottom first with cookies because that's your base. So you're gonna have a basement and an attic, or a roof. I guess you call it a roof, right? So depending on how many cookies you have, how much you're making is the amount that you'll need. Yeah, just rip it open. So sometimes if you're not careful, and I see somebody opened a bag of cookies.
Yeah, somebody got into my joint. I cussed them out. Don't worry about it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I didn't teach him to cuss like that.
I don't play about my banana pudding.
So
You my bananas, they were eating it. I said, you lost your mind. You better Uber eat something.
take all those cookies out. And so we hope to have enough. And if sometimes they're broken, if they're broken, don't really use them. But if they're like cracked, make them the corners. So see this is broken, but it's on the bottom. So I'm gonna put it together.
You want me over in the back right here too? Or just...
Yeah, once it goes all the way around, so all 4 sides. So this is what you'll have once you put it all in there.
All right, so this is my boat. It was
Oh, that's too many.
It's too many. I thought we don't count.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's listening. Okay, so we're gonna take the banana. So just cut over the spot and just let them fall. I don't make them, they ain't gotta be all, you know, I try to make them like less than an inch thick, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Just cover the bottom. You know, it don't have to be like 32, but just cover it. So you can make 2, 3 layers. So just take a heaping. You can use a spoon for this if you want, but I'm still using my ladle, my spatula. What's your favorite cake?
I used to get ice cream cake. That's what I would ever want.
That's all you ever asked for, I know, but so you only like ice cream cake?
Yeah, I'm not like...
You're not a real cake
I'm not
eater.
a cake guy.
You like cupcakes?
No, I was more just cookies. Or
What's your favorite cookie?
chocolate chip. Or peanut butter.
I didn't know you like peanut butter cookies. Since when?
I always like peanut butter. I was like the only one in the house who like peanut butter.
No, you're not. I eat peanut butter out the jar.
I mean, out of your kids,
Well, yeah.
I was the only one that liked peanut butter.
Why'd you never come downstairs to help me make this before?
Because I was playing Call of Duty.
Oh, you're practicing for your future, I guess?
Something like that. Or I was playing basketball. I thought about boxing.
Oh my
I
God.
thought about asking to boxing.
I love boxing.
You know, I had a big body, y'all. I never really kind of cared to play football. That was my brother.
I don't think you like the contact that hard and
I
stuff.
didn't mind it. I just didn't care for it. I like basketball more. I thought it was cooler playing offense and defense and like the game of basketball than like just kind of meaninglessly go and hit somebody. No disrespect to my football players. Like as I played it and got older, like I understood it now and like it's a very fun sport, but just always enjoyed basketball. I was in a basketball house. I used to watch WWE with my grandma all the time. That and like I actually got into movies cause of kind of her too, and my dad.
The shoot 'em ups?
My grandma will always watch AMC. I couldn't really do the westerns.
Oh my God, that's the best part is the westerns.
But I used to watch Golden Girls with them.
And what's the show that your mama loves the best? No, babe, put it.
Law and Order.
And Golden Girls. You just said it. What about Christmas? Do you like Christmas?
Yeah, my birthday's right there.
Oh.
Tell them about how my birthday and Christmas goes.
We are from Ohio, and Jordan was supposed to be. You want me to tell them that you were supposed to be? They told me you were a girl. Let me tell that too.
The birth story. I will save the birth story for a different. Actually, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, well, I was in the womb, so I can only know how much as you told me.
What I told you was the truth. So we lived in Ohio. It was winter. It was a bad winter storm. And so the doctors had told me that I was having a bouncing baby girl and she was due on Christmas Day. So I was so excited because I already had a son that I was gonna have a daughter. Oh my gosh, yes.
This is also 1996, so they were on like computers older than most of you watching my video that didn't have HD or nothing. Everything was 160p. All right, just think about that. Go to the lowest quality, it's lower than that.
Oh my God, did you really just throw?
Because they're gonna think like it's 2022. They can't imagine being on VCRs and stuff like that. So.
Oh my God, remember Def Comedy Jam? Can I say that?
Def Comedy Jam?
Yes.
Yeah.
We own the whole series. So you could order, side note, you could order video VCR tapes online. And so like you would want the whole collection. So you would want like Def Comedy Jam, Good Times.
So I just want to let y'all know why I'm so OG. Y'all say I'm young, but I'm at that point where like I grew up with a VCR and a VCR DVD mix and stuff like that. Watching MTV Jam, stop playing with me. I'm still.
Oh my gosh, yes. MTV Jams.
I'm still young enough or old enough to know that.
Yes. So anyway, back to the story. It was a freaking snowstorm, and I had to go get checked out at the doctor, and it was Christmas Eve, and they were like, okay, everything's fine. You'll be having your baby tomorrow. She'll be here tomorrow. And so I was like, okay.
By the way, this is the finished product of
That's one. Yep.
one of them.
I was like, well, I don't feel anything. And they was like, no, you'll be okay. You'll probably have your baby. Oh, no, it wasn't the Christmas Eve. It was the December 23rd. You'll have your baby, da-da-da-da. So I said, okay. So I go home, and I have his brother, and it's Christmassy, you know, a couple days before Christmas. So I'm cleaning up. It's called nesting. So I'm doing everything, so I'm ready. When my new bouncing beautiful baby girl comes, let me tell them the name I have for you.
What was the name you had for me?
Imani. It meant faith. So, and it was like an I, like my name, India. His name would be Imani, I-M-A-N-I.
Why not just get a basic name with no meaning like Jordan?
That's not basic.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Oh my God. Jordan means high king. I start feeling contractions. I go to the hospital. So I'm like, nope, I think this is it. He's coming. They was like, well, you're not due till tomorrow, but you can go home and come back. I said, are you freaking kidding me? It's Christmas Eve. It's a snowstorm outside. I am not going home to be trapped. So anyway, I said, nope, you'll just keep me. So I stayed there in the hospital, and my contractions stopped. So Christmas Eve all day we waited. Christmas Day, nothing. So they tried to induce me. Nothing. Then the next day, December 26th, I said, oh my God, this baby's stuck. It's never coming out. Right? Nothing. I walked. I did jumping jacks. I did everything. They tell you all that stupid stuff doesn't work. Baby comes when baby wants to. December 27th, good friend of mine lived right across the hall. So I had cooked all this food like I always do for Christmas, and I was at home so that when I had this baby on Christmas Day and I get back home, it'd be good. So she had some food that I had made, and she worked at the hospital where I was having Jordan, and she came upstairs. This is on December 27th that morning. So my doctor came and said, we're gonna give you some medicine, and we're gonna try to see if we can get this baby to come. I said, okay. So he said, but I got tickets to the UD basketball game, because we were in Dayton, University of Dayton. Don't have the baby before my game, right? I was like, dude, really? So I was like, it's stuck. It ain't gonna come out. I don't even feel nothing. So my doctor left. My friend came up. She was eating food. And I was like, oh my God, your food stinks. What are you eating? She was like, the food you cooked. I was like, well, why does it smell like? Yeah. So anyway, then at that time I was a corrections officer at a maximum I know, look at me. What'd you think that? A maximum security prison. I was a correction officer. I was not an inmate. All male too, and they work at the female prison. My really good friend who worked there, who made herself his godmother, which was fine because she actually is an awesome godmother. She came to visit me before she went to work. And lo and behold, I said, oh my God, I feel something, go get him. It's time. So we went and got the anesthesiologist. He gave me an epidural, but he punctured my spine, which can happen. So they put the needle in and it went through my back. Lo and behold, I passed out. Most labor and delivery nurses, I don't know if they're like this anymore, but mine was awesome. She was really little. As you can see, I'm pretty tall. She probably had to be like 4'12". And she said, just hug me and just hold on to me while they put this needle on your back. So you get an epidural so that you're numb and you can tolerate the contractions, because, you know, it can be, you know, childbirth is like really serious. Did you know that? You can almost like die, and some people do. When it punctured my spine, it leaked spinal fluid. I passed out, went dark, came back. Jordan just started coming, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta push. When he came out, they said, oh, it's your beautiful baby boy. I said, what the what? You told me I was having a girl. You better give me back my money. Then he said, what you want me to do? Put it back in there, turn it around, and make it a girl? I said, you lied to me. You told me I was a girl. I don't have any boy clothes. What am I gonna name this baby? And when he came out, he was the prettiest baby. And I want you guys to know, the eye color he gets is from his dad's side of the family. I have brown eyes, but they're not quite as brown as Jordan's. But his great uncle had blue eyes. And so,
I didn't know this.
On his father's side, they all pretty much have hazel colored eyes. So Jordan came out with blue eyes. And I was like, oh wow, this is unique. And I said, can he see? Is he all right? You know, and they was like, yep. They tested him, he was perfect. Jordan was the best baby. He never cried. Like, he was like awesome. He was so mellow and so chill. What y'all see now, I don't know. But he was so mellow. Let me put some more on there. So dump all of that on there, and that's gonna be the top layer. So when you guys see babies that throw up a lot, that's called reflux. And Jordan had it really bad. He had to have surgery at like 1 year and 1 month. His doctor that saved him, as far as I'm concerned, was Dr. Daniel Prudhomme. He was a pediatric GI stomach doctor. So if Daniel Prudhomme from Dayton, Ohio, at Children's Medical Center, if his family follows you, oh my God, you tell them that I am so appreciative of him. He was, first of all, the nicest human being in the whole wide world. Oh, we gotta give a shout out to Dr. I think his name was Stephen Goodwin. He was a pediatric surgeon, but he was a miraculous surgeon, and he did pediatric surgery at Children's. So those two doctors is why I still have my baby to this day. And Jordan never cried. He just goes, They was like, why does he make that noise? I said, I think it's a soothing mechanism. So instead of him crying, he would take the pain and he turned it into, he made a hum for himself that gave him comfort. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some more bananas on there real fast, and then we'll cover it up with some more cookies, and then that'll be it. He ended up going in for exploratory. They was like, oh, we're just gonna take him in for like an hour. And they said he's got really bad damage to his lungs, right? And it was because the stomach acid. So you girls who like to, or guys who like to purge and make yourself throw up. So when you do that in excess, it not only it can go, so have you guys ever eaten and you go, it went down the wrong pipe? Well, that means your food went into the left side of your lungs, right? And so when it goes into your lungs, that's what makes you choke up and go, whoo, that went down the wrong way. That's what that is. That means that some food got into your lungs. Your stomach has a lid, like a top of a cup. If you close the cup, the liquid stays in. If you open it, then the liquid comes out. So his stomach lid wouldn't close. So he ended up having this surgery because they said we could either let him lose a lung or do this surgery that was 85% success. So for him, he was the success. He was not the 15%. When he was, I think he was 16, Jordan rarely gets sick. He got sick and he had a fever of 103. It was like really bad. And so I had to take him to the Phoenix Medical Center. I remember being told that if he ever threw up, and they might have meant like at that time, not years later, but if he ever threw up, that his stomach would rupture and that they would have to take him in and do emergency surgery. So he said, Mom, I gotta throw up. I said, oh my God, no, no. It was like so dramatic. I was like, no, you can't throw up. So he ran into the men's bathroom at the Children's Medical Center. Remember I came in there with you? And he was throwing up, y'all. I ran in the men's bathroom. Voila, here's Jordan's banana pudding. He was throwing up and I said, oh my God, how do you feel? He was like, I actually feel better. That's it. That's not your mama's banana pudding that my baby loves. So you let it sit in the refrigerator about an hour. Slice that baby, start scooping it out and eat it, and you good. High five, good job.
So, you got to learn more about my life that I was gonna keep in the vault, but not anymore. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I am going to smack this banana pudding about an hour and a half from now. I probably won't get too OD because like I said, I stay in shape. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, also comment. Did some cooking with Mom. Maybe we'll do something else in the future. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, if y'all want me to show him some more, teach him something else to cook?
I don't think I'll ever cook this by myself though. Never.
Never say never.
No.
Yeah.
To my future wife, if you're watching this video, you will have to learn this recipe as well.
And if you can cook yourself, you'll bring and teach us some new recipes. But we can make something else. So put in the comment what else you want us to make, right?
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Y'all stay smooth.